Hello, Spirit speaking. Here's a few moments I like to call the Cosmic Giggles. You know, those situations in life that all of us have had, where something happens that just ticks you off, and later a light bulb goes off in your head when you suddenly realize that while you were busy doing damage control in the 3D, the universe may have been quietly running the bigger picture. And when that bulb is finally lit, sometimes the whole thing turns out to have been nothing short of a one-act comedy show. This is what happens when we skip the check-in. I tried to take one nice photo, and it got personal. You ever tried to take one nice photo? Just one. Nothing dramatic. Just something usable. Something you would look at and go, yeah, that's me. That's it. So you take the picture, and immediately you're like, who is that? Not even in a mean way at first. Just confusion, like, who is that? Somehow, you've been introduced to a version of yourself that you were not consulted on. So you take another one. Worse. Ugh. Now you're like, okay, hold on. This is not a me problem. This is a camera problem. This phone is simply disrespectful. Yesterday I was fine. Today this lens is acting like I've gained 10 pounds overnight, developed a second personality, and that's not what I look like. That's what the camera decided to do. So now you adjust the angle. You lift the phone higher. You turn slightly. Tilt your head like you're trying to cooperate with technology. Try again. Still wrong. Now you move to better lighting, because clearly this is a lighting issue. Natural light, soft light, the kind of light online that people will restore your confidence and exfoliate your spirit. You take another one. And somehow it's worse. Now you're like, I need a new phone, immediately. No hesitation, because there is no way this is accurate. In real life, this is not the atmosphere. Now you're holding the phone out like it owes you an apology. Like you are not qualified to comment on my face. Now you keep going. You start adjusting things that were never a problem 30 seconds ago. Pull your chin in, push it out, tilt your head. Lift your eyebrow, lower your shoulder. Now you're standing there like you're trying to negotiate with your own bone structure. And then you zoom in, which was a terrible decision. Now you're looking at your face like it's a renovation project. Has my nose always done that? Why is this side freelancing? And since when does my face have districts? Now you're comparing sides of your face like they're competing for funding. This side is stronger. Stronger in what way? Now your hair gets dragged into it. This isn't sitting right. Oh my God, it was fine 30 seconds ago. It's just hair. Now suddenly it's part of the problem. Now your body gets involved. You're like, how come I look wider in this? Oh, absolutely not. Since when did that happen? And immediately it's not your posture, not the angle, not the fact that you're holding your breath like a hostage. No, it's the camera. It's this stupid camera, because that's not what I look like. It can't be. Now you're standing straighter, turning sideways, turning back, looking over your shoulder, holding your breath for no reason, trying to become a better version of yourself in a half second. It's simply not working. And then, of course, other people enter your mind, because somehow other people just take a picture and they look amazing. They don't seem to be fighting for their lives in portrait mode. They just smile once and there they are, looking moisturized, symmetrical, emotionally healed. Meanwhile, you're on photo 19 and none of these people are you. So now you start judging. Oh, they definitely have a filter on that, and that's got to be edited. That lighting is fake. That jawline had help. Now you're accusing strangers of crimes because your front-facing camera has chosen violence. And then enters the filter, the conversation. Now you're like, okay, let's just see. So you try one. Suddenly everything improves. Of course it does. Now you're like, well, this feels more accurate. Accurate to what? Now you take another one and you compare. Now the original photos look completely offensive. Now you're like, I can't use any of these. Use them for what? And who asked for this? Now you're deep in it. Now this isn't just about a photo anymore. This is about a full review. You're scrolling through all of them, analyzing, judging, rejecting. You're like, delete, delete, delete immediately. This one needs to be removed from existence. And then there's one. Not great, but not insulting. Now you pause. You start negotiating with it. Maybe this one. It's not amazing, but it's not criminal. Now you look at it a little longer, and something shifts. Not the photo, but you. Because for 1 second, you can actually see what just happened. One picture, and suddenly you were questioning your face, your hair, your body, your phone, the lighting, the algorithm, and half of the internet. You sat there letting a bad angle act like it had authority over you. And when it lands, maybe the camera isn't qualified to tell you who you are. Maybe one weird photo isn't a prophecy. Maybe you should be on your own side a little more. So you exhale, look at the screen, and instead of turning it into one more trial, you just simply let it go. That's when you look up, shake your head, and go, okay. And that's when Spirit gives you that cosmic wink.